It is my great honor to introduce Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, John Paul Stevens, who will give the oath of office, administer the oath of office to the Vice President-elect. Will you all please stand?
Mr. Justice, can you get the Bible there, baby? Read the Bible, huh?
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
And that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you, Mr. Justice.
Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce a unique musical performance. Mr. Itzhak Perlman, violinist, Anthony McGill, clarinetist, Yo-Yo Ma, cellist, and Gabriela Montero, pianist, performing Air and Simple Gifts, a composition arranged for this occasion by John Williams.
Administered by Associate Justice John Paul Stevens, who's 88, the longest-serving member of the Supreme Court. Joe Biden is now Vice President of the United States.
And of course, Hugh, there have been too many times in American history when the Vice President and his oath then became the presidential oath at some stage in a term of office, either because of assassination or because of resignation. One hopes that that never has to come and pass, but it has passed too many times in the history of this nation. Again, it's because of that that Barack Obama has had an unprecedented amount of security. Even at the very beginning of his presidential campaign, he received Secret Service agents or Secret Service security detail when the other candidates had not. It gives you some idea of the worries that surround the office, and also especially this man.
Perlman, violinist, Anthony McGill, clarinetist, Yo-Yo Ma, cellist, and Gabriela Montero, pianist, performing Air and Simple Gifts, a composition arranged for this occasion by John Williams.
So the special composition by John Williams with 4 of the most gifted musicians in the world, and all of this, of course, part of a programme that has been approved by Mr. Obama himself. And Matt, we'll enjoy the music in a second. Just a little thought here about Barack Obama himself, now that Joe Biden's been sworn in and he's minutes away of assuming the powers of the presidency.
He is indeed. This will happen, well, just after 12:30. We're running slightly late, of course, on these proceedings. Then he will have lunch on Capitol Hill with members of Congress, and then we have the beginning of the parade. In between all that, that all-important presidential speech. Little note of history here, the longest speech ever given by a new president, President Harrison in 1841, was so long, and he was wearing no hat, and he decided to go to all the inaugural balls, that he caught a cold, then he caught pneumonia, and then he died a month later. That is not going to happen this time round. But what will happen is that the world and America will listen to every single word this man has to say and to see whether he can turn his words into the kind of music that we're hearing right now.
Cellist Yo-Yo Ma with Itzhak Perlman, Gabriela Montero and Anthony McGill performing this piece by John Williams.